So today I thought it would be interesting to go through some old projects I shot a little while ago. I shot in 2022. The project was called Sad Lamp. It was one of the first creative modeling fashion sort of shoots I had ever shot before. Self-critiquing old work so we can learn something new hopefully. Positive things first. Overall, the color palette, both in the color grade, the way the shadows are sitting, as well as the set design work really well together as a whole. They are balanced, they feel like they're cohesive, so color-wise I think it's really quite pleasing to look at even 4 years on where style has changed quite a bit. Number two, I also think that the posing is really great. Laurie had a really strong idea of what she wanted for the posing for this project. It really tells a story, and just overall I think just using the natural light coming through the window in the morning, these images came out really pleasing and it still holds up. But moving on to the critiques, this is where it gets fun. The first con or critique I'd give these images, some of the compositions feel quite unbalanced. There is a lot of negative space. It just doesn't lend itself to the story at all, which creates a loss of focus for the viewer. I noticed that my eye was wandering around. Overall, having compositions that are quite open, whether it's the balance of where the props are placed, the focus just gets muddy and your eye just doesn't really know where to look. Whereas in this image, there's space, the props and the positioning of everything is really pleasing to look at, and I think this is one of our strongest images. This next note is more a sense of style that changes over time. In that era, this is 2022 again, photographers were looking for a very muted, low contrast, very low saturation sort of image, and this is very much in line with that style that we were going for back then. I think going back to it now and re-editing a few of these images, I bring a lot more color into the image overall, and I'd also lean into a lot more of the contrast that was just naturally present. Overall though, I think the set really still does hold up. I have learned a lot since then, and just playing with composition is the biggest thing. Not always having your subject center frame, playing with where props are placed and stuff like that it really helped creating a very strong image foundation for your pieces.